9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And they got it with a green leaf sway. See bunnies rolling up, we light it our way. Mr. Getter's got the bombs, we puffin' all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
Friday!
Feels good to be back again. We missed out Wednesday. You weren't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good.
Oh my God. It's been a week, and I'll just keep it at that. But I'm glad Friday's here so we could enjoy.
Yes. Yeah, I always look forward to Fridays. Let loose a little bit after the week. Especially your week, man. Right. You've had a bit of a rough
I had a hell of a week. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us again. Thank you, everybody in the chat. So for you who are new, I am C Bunny Grow on Instagram. And we have Mr. Ganix with a K on Instagram as well.
Sorry, I was having headphone technical difficulties there.
So yeah, thank you everybody in the chat. I see AKG, I see Crimson, Thurgood, Grandpa, Spanish Dre. Thank you guys all for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, please.
Yes. We're trying to get the name out there. We had, as most of you know, we've switched our YouTube to a different account now. So we're under a new name, and we are trying to grow once again. So every little bit helps. Every share, every like, every little thing you guys do helps a lot. So we appreciate everybody that's already done so.
Yes. So moving forward, it is just the two of us, and we're just learning as we go. So hello. Yeah. And congratulations to our Cultivator of the Week.
Rolling up the pride, the community's yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, Cultivator of the Week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. Shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
So big congratulations to Canna Alicia for being this week's Cultivator of the Week. Woo-hoo!
And I apologize if I just randomly start singing this song, because it's been in my head all night.
Yeah. So big shout out to her. She is so involved in the community, and I am very glad that she is this week's Cultivator of the Week.
Yeah, she's out
and
there.
If you would like to,
taking names.
Yes, if you would like to know her a little bit more, you could go over on Instagram under Garden Cultivation Network, or her account, Canna Alicia, where she answered a few little questions to help us get to know her a little bit better.
Yes. Oh, I just posted the link, and then J-Rats posted it right after.
We are also back over on Spotify under Garden Cultivation Network, where all of our Wednesdays interviews are going to be posted there. We already have Sly, AKA's local interview there. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe.
Yep. And then next Wednesday, we have Hygrozyme Leanne. So she'll be joining us, and we'll be talking about the new Hydro Punch, and we'll be talking about the new A and B nutrient line that they just released. So for anybody out there that's using Hygrozyme or would like to, Wednesday will be the show to tune into so you can learn all about it, and you can get it straight from the source. So.
And we will also be having a premiere probably next weekend. We'll keep,
I don't know.
We'll get the details more as we come through. But yes.
Yeah.
So we will have our first premiere.
Yeah, we had to, because we were both not feeling good on Wednesday, we canceled the JR Token interview. So we do have that rescheduled, and I think because we're already booked until December. We're gonna end up having to throw it into the mix as a premiere. What's up, Chris? Can of Flower in the house.
Hello, welcome. So for those who don't know, to show your gardens, it is a cultivator garden. So if you want to show your garden, there is a link posted in the chat, and you just click the link, copy and paste, and you will be sent to the background, and we'll get you on as soon as we can.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And we got a few people back there now.
So I think we're ready. Did we go through everything? I believe so. Happy Halloween, since we didn't get
Go ahead.
to be here for Halloween. So happy Halloween for those who are still celebrating today.
Yes. I bet you a lot of people will be celebrating because it's the weekend now, right? So costume parties and all that good fun stuff will probably be this weekend. And if people didn't do them last weekend. All right. Are we ready for our first one?
Yes, let's do this. I'm so excited.
All right, here we go.
Happy
They're
Friday.
good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday,
Hang on,
man.
Ganix will
He's at the
fix
Rainbow
us up.
Room. I'll switch.
Yes, sir. We are at the Rainbow Room, 100%.
Beautiful. So happy to be back in the Rainbow Room.
Yeah, everybody loves the Rainbow Room, man. Cece's tried to steal it from me a couple times, man. She got mad when I put more new plants in. So on the end down here, we've got 6 of the Romulan genetics Terptomaniac testers that I had before. They're actually being released November 8th. They are, he's got them set up to be like a tent plant. So I guess they're going to be smaller. But since we're at the Rainbow Room, I don't know. We'll see. We might get them a little bigger. And then the other ones that I have here, I got 9 of the Romulan IX2. These are from the mothers that I've got at the house from Black Ass Farm.
Oh, nice.
These are all the cuttings that I took. I got 9. I had 15. I dwindled it down to, I think I had 12 of these. I did find a male at the house that I thought was a female mother. So I had to come over and pull up 3 that were in big pots and replace them with 3 cuttings that I had still kept. And then I took the other 3 cuttings I had left and potted them to 2 gallons. So
nice. They all look really good, though.
I mean, they definitely came back. They looked like shit when they were in the cloner, and I brought them over here. Man, they look bad. But they definitely turned around in a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say even since last week they've really bounced back. Or no, we didn't see them last week.
No.
I don't think so.
We've seen them on the TV last week.
Yeah.
It's not the same though. You can see them, but you don't get to get that zoomed right in like you are now. But no, they've definitely come a long way since they were at the other place.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Yeah, and I've seen, because these, if you remember, in the mothers were really, really purple because they got stressed when I fell and hit my head, and And but I'm seeing now a lot of a green comeback, the new growth. So hopefully we can stay on the right path and keep everything green and from here on out. But there's a little bit of streaking here and there on a couple of them, but I think
that's okay though. I think you're on the right track now, though.
Yeah, I think so.
It looks
I think
beautiful.
I'm there. Yeah, they're
It's like you didn't even
coming along.
It's like you didn't even skip a beat, though.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, trying to, this being my first regs, that I've ever ran, because I'd always run photo films or photo autos, or not photo autos, female autos. It's been something totally different for me. And like I said, I caught one male, and I swear everything was in there was a female. I actually made a little post on IG about it, like using some old video footage and stuff from a movie about finding a male.
Yeah.
Like I was really surprised because it just caught me by off guard, totally off guard. I was just checking everything out. That was starting to put little pieces of bud up, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, why isn't this one got anything? And I start taking a little harder look, and I'm like, well, no fucking wonder, So, but at least we got it out so soon, that it's not even close to where it needs to be to pollinate. So.
No,
but that's how we learn, though.
Exactly.
Right.
But no, you're doing it good. You're doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely appreciate it, guys. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's been kind of a rough week. I've been in the hospital all week with my brother. He's actually going through liver failure. So I was there.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. I definitely appreciate it. And then I was there from Tuesday till last night. His wife was able to get down. She had some other stuff she had to handle first before she could get there. So been kind of a rough week seeing my brother like that. But, the community, last night I jumped in on Cortez's show for the Halloween giveaways. And
nice.
Just put it out there, let everybody know. And I got some love and some prayers coming back from my brother. And, you guys too.
Absolutely.
I definitely appreciate it. I'm not a big praying guy, but, I definitely appreciate any kind of love from my brother, man. So.
Just the positivity helps, what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
exactly.
It doesn't have to be prayers or whatever. Just
Yep.
Yeah.
Meeting everybody.
We do.
And the people that we've got in our little group that, I've come close to, Gigi and, everybody, it's just, it's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
It's a great community when you find your people.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Very uplifting at times. You know what I mean? When you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's like a big family.
Absolutely.
It's pretty dope. So, yeah.
And anybody that's doing, I'm running the Photon Tech lights.
Yes.
465 watt. I'm doing Synganic General Hydro stuff.
Nice.
And then running some stash blend with it for my silica.
Nice.
And
what size pots again?
I'm sorry?
What size pots again?
Oh, these are all 2 gallons. I just took these
nice.
3 out of 1 gallons. I thought about trying to run them in 1 gallons because they did so well at the house. I just thought maybe so I'd have more of an even canopy, I'd go ahead and just up pot them to 2 gallons. And I had to get some new trays. So the new trays came in today. And so I went ahead and up potted them today. And
they're all on wheels too?
Trays in.
Are those the ones that are on wheels or are they just stands?
Yep, they're on wheels. That way I can move everything out of the way.
That's definitely handy. That's something I always wanted. Like, I don't need it at the moment, but at one point in time, I had a much bigger setup, and having things on wheels would have been such a big help.
Right. Well, I mean, it being in a room and stuff, and it being in the basement, the floor being cold, I definitely want to, get it up a little bit off the ground. But this room stays pretty warm, really. So.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's what I do in my tent underneath my tent, like the cover. I have those, those kids puzzle pieces, the styrofoam puzzle pieces. That's what I have to keep mine off the cold floor.
Yeah, those would work too. That's a perfect insulation. As a matter of fact, that's that rigid foam, so that really keeps that temperature down. Yeah,
it just gives you that little buffer between the two.
Yep.
Yeah, because it gets cold.
Good idea.
Yep. Well, the little air holes in that particular rubber, it's actually they're really small, so it doesn't allow as much air, and you got cold air coming from underneath through the rubber to the bottom of the plant. So those are actually perfect, like perfect.
Smart
Other
idea.
than they make a mess when anything runs out, obviously. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah,
Nice,
man,
man.
just trucking along. I believe that the Terptomaniac are at 4 weeks. It might be like 4.5 weeks. I'm trying to track from the solo cups. I transplanted them on the 24th over here. So
Now,
I think
when you do clones, how long do you normally wait before you get roots? Like 7 days ish?
see, that was the thing. Like that was my first run. That was that cloner.
Oh, okay.
I felt like I felt like I wasn't getting any roots. I wasn't seeing much. I started seeing little nubs on them, but I wasn't seeing any actual root development like popping out of the nubs. And I threw some mycorrhiza, whatever, the stuff that I actually put around like seedlings when I put them in the HP. I put some of that in the water in the reservoir. Billy Clone Thornton. I threw it a little bit in there, and next thing you know, I started seeing roots. So whether or not it was that or not, but once I saw roots, I just saw a little bit, and I went ahead and just transplanted them. I went right into solo cups, and then they stayed in the solo cups for about a week, and then I brought them over here.
Nice.
So,
it clearly worked. So,
well, the only thing is,
it
was just so slow. It was about a month in the corner.
Oh, wow.
And so that's why these are so much larger. You know what I mean? I was figuring these would be, catching up, and they are. I mean, some of them are taller than some of those over there, but I just figured they would be closer together. But
for me, I always found clones I always find for clones with me, they always seem to take a long time to kind of get going. Like not necessarily to get the roots, but to kind of like go from that like clone stage to veg, that like in between. It always seemed like it took forever for me, and then all of a sudden, when it finally, I'm transplanted into a bigger pot now, and all of a sudden everything just blows up.
So like a light switch and shit, yeah.
Almost, yeah. It was like you go to bed one night and you wake up in the morning and everything's different.
Right.
Once she starts, she goes.
Yeah. Right. And well, El Canosaur was doing it Chris from Crop Culture's way, and with some kind of peat stuff that he was using in the little rock wool cubes, or not rock wool, the root riot cubes. And I think I'm gonna try that next time, because he had roots like within days. I'm like, dude, that's so much easier than waiting a month.
Yeah.
In comparison to that, like. And I can actually, get more of a time down. And granted, it's still about genetics, right? Because if it's a shitty genetics,
absolutely,
and you just don't want to root, to take longer, you don't know. But that's
genetics.
One of the things. Like,
genetics play such a huge part, like
oh my goodness,
all of our grows. Whether it's your seeds popping, whether your clones take, or it's
you muted there for a second.
Oh, did I? I probably cut out. It's probably the Wi-Fi. Sorry.
No, I think it was Ganix that cut out, unless I just lost. I couldn't hear you for like a few seconds, Ganix. So I'm not sure what you said.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Internet be internet.
Out in Ganix's garage.
It could be just me too. It's been one of those weeks.
Right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I feel you. As soon as you said it's been a rough week, I was like, man, I'm right there with you, Bonnie, man. It's been a rough one. But like I said, when I went on Cortez last night, I literally had just got out of the hospital. His wife showed up, and I was leaving, and I jumped on, and I seen that I actually won something over there.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the cheesecake things that he was doing from IG or whatever.
Nice.
So I was pretty stoked. So I had a little bit of positivity, and then, like I said, everybody in the chat lifting me up too about my brother and shit. So I mean, it was a great night. Again, fucking community love. Fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the community's the best.
Yeah. And shout out to Alicia, man. She's such a fucking doll. Congratulations,
she is.
Man.
Yes. Congrats again.
Cultivator of the week. I almost said the other one.
Yeah. Oopsie.
We're still working on that.
I'm trying to remember.
Well, you've been programmed,
I know,
Oh,
for a long
yes.
time.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
working
Despicable
But we
through it.
love
Dubs.
GCN, man. We love you guys. We're here. We
Thanks,
ain't
man.
going
Thank you so
appreciate that.
much.
Yeah, we
nowhere.
appreciate
do.
you. We
I ain't seen nothing
appreciate
from them
everybody.
folks anyhow, so.
Exactly.
No, we appreciate it
Exactly.
big time.
Absolutely.
All right,
All
brother.
right, guys. I guess I'll jump
Till
off here
next
and let
time.
somebody else get in.
All right, sounds good.
Well,
Good
thank
to
you
see
so
man.
much.
Absolutely.
Yes.
See you guys
All right.
next
Hope to
Friday.
see you. Yes.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
All right, guys.
Bye.
All righty.
Just 1 second, kiddo.
Oh, okay. We've had a few people ask us about merch as well. So we're thinking about maybe getting some merch going again, kind of like we were doing with the other stuff. And we're just looking for a good site right now. We're looking
Yes.
through our options on what's available. The other one kind of seemed a little bit too expensive to me. So we're kind of looking at maybe something that's a little bit more reasonable for everybody. And yeah, and once
So
we
if you
get that,
guys know
we'll
of any places, let us know.
yeah. It'll be like another one of like the drop ship kind of things that we were doing before. So our hands won't be in it kind of thing. It'll just be,
Yeah.
You go to the site or whatever and you pick all the designs of stuff that we've already made, and it'll get sent to you directly from the place, not from us. So
Yeah.
we're looking for something along those lines again. But like I said, something that's maybe a little bit more friendly than the other one was.
Yes.
So.
And we appreciate all the support, the shares, the subscribing. We really appreciate it. And I don't think we even knew how much the community was behind us. So you guys have no clue how much we appreciate you guys.
Big time.
Yes.
Big time.
But now that the sappy stuff is done, are we ready for another garden?
I'm ready. Are you ready to get weird?
I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm ready to get weird.
All right.
Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. Huey.
This is what they say. This is what they think about our election here. There's no intelligent life anywhere.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
I don't have anything in the flowering tent. All my flowers are, all my flowers are, that's the end of them.
Nice. Nice. And how did it turn out? You happy with it?
I think that I was the yield wasn't what I wanted, but whose is? These
I was
are
gonna say
clones.
Our yield is never what we want.
Yeah. These are a couple of clones from the Cinderella bunny that I got there.
Bunny.
Yeah, Cinderella bunny. And
I always giggle when I hear it.
I got seeds. I think I emailed you about that. The seeds from Seed Supreme.
Oh, nice.
And so I got autoflowers, something called pine, which is pine tar and something. Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. I remember now.
This is the Cinderella here.
Ooh, she's pretty.
She is.
Got a nice structure
to her.
Fast buds.
Yeah, that's a fast buds there. And this is just a regular. Here, the difference in the fast buds and the regular, right side by side. This is a skunk.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, everybody's grown a skunk, right? So.
Yeah. I need a real skunk. That's what I need.
This is
old school skunk.
Some the Skittles that I Oh, Skittles that I had to restart the seeds on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
How come
And,
the other ones
Maybe.
didn't?
Yeah, and the little yellow thing is I just got a little bit of coconut oil on them, and they're yellow. There's something something from work that I made, and I'm just using that to see if there's any bugs in there. They'll stick to it if it is.
Nice. Making your own gnat traps.
Yeah. That's all that is. And then this one here, I'm fixing to. This has got to be the world's smallest plant. Okay,
She's pretty though. She's cute.
if they give a prize at the DGC Cup for the smallest one, I think I'll enter.
You would.
Huey's got the belt. Nice.
That's how I feel about my grow. This grow.
But I'm going to replace that with the seeds. I got a new set of Durban poison seeds, and so my can is
What's up, Bruce?
sitting in here with the water in it, and with a drop of hydrogen peroxide, and
Nice.
I'm letting it warm up. It's under the pad. I'm going to let it warm up first, and then drop it. About your merch, a suggestion there: get something that's summer and winter merchandise, not just coffee cups to try to sell in July. You know, you want beach balls, you want koozies, as well as the coffee cups.
Well, I mean, you can put cold water in those cups and they stay cold too.
Yeah, but I was wanting a koozie.
You can put.
I wound up getting one.
Beverages in here.
I wound up getting one, but
I know.
wanted a koozie.
I saw you got one of those, and then it was like literally the next day we announced that it was no longer, and I was like, "Ah, oh, fuck, poor Huey." Oh well, but yeah, we've taken that store down now, so it's no longer there. So anybody that does have the merch, it's history now.
So I got a collector's
item. You got a collector's item. Hold on to it, and it'll be worth money maybe someday when it's vintage.
I have a playing card that that it's a Magic the Gathering card. Yep. It's worth a couple of $1,000. Nice. And I got 4 of them. These lands that they won't make anymore. They're dual lands, and they, I've got probably about $10,000 total in the collection. But nice. That's the biggest one.
Yeah. I think I have some of those cards from back in the day too, actually, just in like the old soap boxes or whatever.
Yeah, well, there was Soulfire had these cards that he was giving away with his seeds, and I tried to get that, and I can't get it anymore.
No, he was giving away seeds when you buy the cards. That's what it was.
Yeah, you buy the cards, and it's got a little puck in it with seeds in it, and it was like a random lottery of what the seeds was or how good the genetics was, what level exotic or ultra exotic or however you rate it. But I tried to get that, and I couldn't get it. That was a good idea.
It was pretty cool actually, because I think they were the only ones that were doing it, and I could be wrong, but they were the only ones that
I don't know if anybody else that was doing collector cards and doing a card game like that. And pretty cool. I know people that are in the business and the profession of it, that experts on these cards that can rate them and stuff. And let me tell you, they liked it. They was getting ready to buy me the seeds, split the cost, so they could just get the cards.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Saves you seed money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a good idea. It was just good that people that don't even want seeds will be buying his seeds.
That's right, just for the cards.
just for the cards.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool.
Uh,
So what do you got lined
well,
up? What do you got lined up for your next grow? What are you planning there?
Well, I'm going to be moving these this fast buds into here as soon as I can. It'll probably be another week, and then I'll. But in the meantime, I'm going to clean that tent. I got to clean it. I got time to blank space where I can wash it down and oil the fan and clean all that up and get it ready, and then I'll move this. Start that, crank that up, and get that going again. And I'm hoping these clones will be like a bumper crop when
Nice.
I get the chain going again. But I'm going to shut it all down and do an outdoor grow. There'll be on a construction project between here and there at some point,
Nice.
but won't be that involved.
That's exciting.
It's like the deck's already there, so and the door opens
Right,
up
you're
into
gonna do
it. I just gotta
You're gonna do
build,
kind of like
build
a
3
greenhouse.
walls and
Right?
a roof.
Yeah.
Kind of like a lean-to screened-in porch kind of setting thing. That's just with that corrugated clear, and hook me up a fan. I already got electric back there from an old. Used to have central air, but my house is so small, there's no sense in central air. The air ducts are backwards and hard to explain, but I actually got a piece of railroad property. It belonged to the railroad at one time. So
Nice. Right on. All right. Well, we are going to we're going to say goodnight for now, and we're going to bring on the next garden, sir.
All righty. Have
again.
A good one. Peace out.
You as well.
Yeah, thank you so
Later,
much. I was listening. I wasn't here, but I was listening.
All right.
Hope to see you next
Peace
Friday.
Yep.
So we are getting
Kiddos?
asked, where is the live link? Yes. So the link is usually posted by one of our admins or mod squads, I should say. And if you can't get into it,
In the
it
chat.
might be because it's full. Yes, in the
right
YouTube chat. I'm
Yeah,
just
I just
saying, if
posted
it
it in there.
ever can't
Very
get
much
in,
posted
chances
in there.
are. Yeah.
Yes.
So all you got to do is copy, paste, or click.
Yes. All right. We ready for the next?
We are. Let's do this. I'm ready.
All right.
As long as the kids let me, I'm ready. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all. How you doing?
Good.
Not too bad, man. How you doing?
Thank you.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Everybody hopefully had a great Halloween.
Rainy, but spent
Yes.
Uh,
the
Always
rest
rainy.
of the evening at a clinic with the kid, but it was good.
Oh yeah, no, it was 77 degrees here in Vermont on Halloween. Don't ever remember it ever being that warm. I remember being a kid and having these big ass jackets or trying to
Yeah.
find costumes that either fit under or over them. So yeah,
I can remember it always snowed here. It was always
Here
like a rainy,
too, we had
wet
snow.
And it was
It's
always
usually-
I would much rather
cold and just
Yeah.
shitty weather.
I would much rather the snow than the rain for sure. The snow, it doesn't go through usually, like a wet rain will.
Yeah, it's usually here. It's
But yeah.
usually pretty wet and rainy on Halloween. All right, so just want to show some love to Thurgood. We've been thinking about you since last night.
That's
Cheers
so
to
sweet.
your
I love
brother,
that.
and I hope that everybody recovers well.
Yes.
And it was good
That's
meeting him
always
last night. Yeah, it
always
was really
tough,
nice meeting him last night too.
Yeah, you guys were
I
all
see everybody's.
hanging out with the Cortez crew.
Yeah,
Did a big
yeah,
Halloween bash.
yeah, it was a fun night. I'm a
was
lucky
pretty
recipient of one of those cheesecakes as well. So
Nice.
Nice. So we got two of
Yeah.
them on tonight so far.
Yes. Yeah, and I got to meet Ken and Alicia, it's always great meeting people. This community is so awesome. I know I mentioned to both of you, I think, that I have such bad anxiety that I never thought I would ever be able to jump on, much less be comfortable in the community. So thank you
Mhm.
all for showing the love and making somebody who has very bad
Absolutely, man.
anxiety feel like a little brother here. So thank you so very much.
I
I feel like
I
that's what this place
totally
is for.
understand that.
I
Yes.
totally feel like that's what this place is for, man. Like so many of us have anxiety or depression
Yes.
or there's so many different things that each and every person is going through their own battles, you know. So
Yep.
this is just a place, whether it's this show or the Cortez show or Seed to Harvest podcast or any of these shows that are out there, you know, that's just what this place is. It's just a place for people to come hang out, shoot the shit, show their plants, talk about plants, you know, and just forget about life for a couple minutes and just hang out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after a long week of some pretty intense and stressful work, I look forward to Friday nights and being able to hang out with everybody. Not
Absolutely.
even Friday nights; it's almost every single night of the week now. I can find some kind of show that I can jump
Yep.
on and be a part of, and it almost feels like Cheers. Like everybody knows your name when you come in. It's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Chunky. So yeah, that's
Yep.
actually a little side tangent. That's actually something that I've been seriously thinking about, and it's actually part of my little story for tonight is I was thinking we need all of our local hydro shops in my area have closed, and like I needed a
Mm.
drip pan, and I had to go to Lowe's. And I was like, there would be such a great place where everybody could like just go and like a grow me hangout like a Friday night, but also be like a little hydro store where maybe not stock like full
Like a
lights
swap
and
meet
tents.
almost.
Yeah, just even
Yeah.
with like even having a shelf with like recharge or from the stash blend or something. Like I need, as you can probably see here pretty quick, I need some calcium. So I would like a place so I can just go get some plant available calcium real quick. So I would like a place where it's almost like a grow store, I had like a hangout and a
Yeah.
dispensary all in one. So that way people can
Yeah.
go hang out, have instead of having a beer, you can have a joint and
Yep.
almost be like
Yes.
Cheers, and people can hang out and talk about their grow.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, so unfortunately, this
That'd be
is
cool.
not my proudest moment of showing my plants. I actually had quite the stoner moment. I fed her pretty heavy, and so I knew the pot should have been heavy, and so a couple of days went by, she was not drying back at all. I was like, Jesus, I don't know what's going on. And then the other day I came in and I went to go pick it up and the pot was heavier than when I fed. And it's like, what the hell is going on? And I
Hmm.
know we've talked to Annex about this, but my hose to
Oh.
the
Mm-hmm.
humidifier was dripping.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can see, but you can see the stain where the
Oh yeah.
pot was wicking it right up. So I went to
You're just
Lowe's and
constantly watering, yeah.
yep. So I had to go to Lowe's and I picked up the only drip pan they had. So I think it's a 16-inch pot with a 17-inch drip pan. Also, you can see she really needs to be fed. So I mean she's looking pretty good overall. She's
She's a nice
definitely a beast.
color.
Yeah, she's definitely a beast of a plant. For those that were asking, I don't know if they asked tonight, but this is a no joke by Chad Westport.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So I do need,
Lowe's.
yeah. So if you flip her over, you can also see there's some purple coming in underneath her stems. Yeah. So she really needs a good feeding, but she's still pretty. A photo where I can baby her back to some good health before flipping her, because as you can see, she's just. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Don't drop it in the water.
Yeah.
She's a complete monster. I don't know if you can see down in there, like that giant knuckle.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I do.
yeah,
She's a beast.
she is.
She
I'm
is.
glad.
She's a
I'm
bushy
glad
bitch.
I'm glad she is. She's from the 70s. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm glad I
Love
got
that.
something with. I'm glad I got something with some pretty strong genetics, because I think if anything, if it was a weaker genetic, what I've accidentally done to her probably would have killed her, or at least not been this strong
Slowed
to
her
it.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, cheers to Mr. Chad Westport.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep, and then what I have going on over here, my 5x5, actually that's coming down completely. I've got a new cover for her, and I did see that there some of the poles were rusting. So she's going to get another complete 5x5 put up, and then I'll be running a Congo Ripper, a Neville's Haze, and a wingsuit by Irie Genetics.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah,
Rasta
everything
Jeff.
is a Rusted Jeff. Yeah, everything is a 14-week flower. I'm not scared of long flowering plants. I had a really
It's a
decent
long
outside.
flower.
Yeah, I had a decent outside, so I'm not worried about running out of flower anytime soon.
I'm
Yeah.
always worried.
That's
Yep. So,
shit. It's okay when
I'd
you
still be
know
worried.
when it's okay
Yeah,
when you
there's
know
a-
it's a long flower, but if you're growing it and you don't know the details behind it, and you're thinking it's gonna be like an 8-9 week strain, and next thing you know it's like a 12 to 14 week strain, and you're like, oh fuck.
yeah,
Then it
that's what I
becomes a
like
problem.
about.
But if you know going into it, it's not a big deal.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
I have nothing against the bigger seed banks, but I like buying right from the breeders, because I've actually talked right to Rasta Jeff, saying, "Hey, these are the plants I want to run
Yeah.
of yours. Any advice?" And like this, no joke. I talked to Chad today and said, "Hey, I'm going to be in Grow Me Gardens tonight. Why don't you come over?" And he was supposed to hop in. I don't think he's here, but just being able to talk to the breeder, Boneyard
Yeah.
Genetics. He's another one. He's online every single night, and you can talk to him about his genetics. And if you're
Yeah.
having a problem, he can give you advice. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's no
Well,
one
Chad,
who knows more about the plant than the breeder, for sure.
Yep, right on. And actually, after the no joke is done, I've got a lemon chem crossed with a skunk #1. Like organics talk about skunk. So I've got a lemon chem crossed with a skunk #1 going in here. That's going to be an Irie tester.
beauty. Nice.
Yep. Yeah.
That'll be tasty.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
hopefully next week when we see each other, she'll look a whole lot different, a little bit healthier. Maybe shave her hair up a little bit, give her a little trim. So,
Well, I think now that you know what's going on with it, I think now you'll have no problem getting it under control.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's what's great about this plant, and why I love it so much. Is it just you can do what you want with it. She's kind of forgiving, and she'll let you know what she needs. A lot of people
Absolutely.
just need to listen to the plant. I watched a video the other day, like the top 5 tips, and the top 2 tips were learn your deficiencies and learn your amendments. So
Yep. And like you
if
said,
you look
listen to the plant, because no matter what's going on, your plant will tell you exactly what's going on
Yes.
every
And
time.
environment is very important as well.
yes,
Yeah.
yep, and I run my AC Infinity controller, so they actually it makes me kind of dumb with the environment. I don't have to do anything other than set the parameters.
Exactly.
Yep.
And just check it. Just monitor it. That's it.
Yep.
And you make a habit of checking on it, because when things become automated, we tend to forget about them. You know what I mean? Whether it's with growing or whatever the case is, we tend to just kind of let it do its thing. But if we always stay diligent about checking and monitoring, that's all you got to do. Just monitor. And if we can do that, then, we should never have any problems, especially when it comes to these automated systems like the Controller 69 or their new AI system that they got, where it'll do everything for you. You just have to set it up.
Yep.
So,
And that's why I like to hand water. I don't ever want to not hand water, just because I don't have to be forced to go in the garden, but some people that need to be forced to go in the garden, if you hand water, it forces you to get in there. And if
Yeah.
you're hand watering, you can check out the plants. You can turn the
get
leaves
close.
over if you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
when I had all those plants outdoors this summer, I was using a 58 gallon. I'd hand water with a 1 gallon pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So all
How long
those
did
big
that
plants.
take?
It took you about an hour, hour and a half every day. Not every day that I watered. So every
Right.
watering.
Yeah.
But I only watered
Couple few times a
probably,
week.
I would say almost maybe every third to fourth day, just because they were in 20-gallon pots and they got a couple gallons each watering. And
Yeah.
then during the very beginning of the grow season, it was actually perfect because it rained quite a bit in the morning, just for like an hour, like a nice sprinkle, not too
Just
hard,
enough.
and it would get just
Yeah.
enough to get those plants wet, and then it would turn like 75, 80 degrees for the rest of the day. It was almost perfect. I think I went for almost a month without watering at that point.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice when it happens that way,
Yes.
but unfortunately for me, that always happens in the fall when I got flowers and I don't want the rain.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah, it happens
Yes.
too. It happens with it in the fall time. It's just wet and cold, and it just beats the shit out of your plants. And you got your nice big flowers, and they're just soaking it right up.
I know it's brutal.
Yeah,
I'd wake up in the morning and the dew would be so heavy that everything would just be soaked.
Yeah, I went out for a good month with a leaf blower and blew off those plants every single morning.
Yeah, you almost have to.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
I've been wanting to build a greenhouse. So what I've been looking for on like Marketplace are Shelter Logic garages, where a lot of people have these frames because their skins rip. So I figure if I can find some of those Shelter Logic shelters, just the frames, I can make my own greenhouses.
Exactly.
A couple rolls of plastic.
100%.
What I would really, really like to do is almost like the concept of a light dev, our light depth situation, where have everything nice, wide, and open during the day when it's nice out. And then if we're expecting heavy rains or in the fall, just be able to pull the cover over. It's like a pullover greenhouse.
Like a big blackout tarp almost.
Yeah, so instead of being a blackout, just be the exact opposite. Actually, be
plastic or something.
Yeah, something to magnify the sunlight, but keep them dry.
I think you could just use like a vapor barrier type of a plastic, like a poly plastic or something. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure about like the UVs that come through there, but I'm sure there's something out there. There's probably special greenhouse plastic that you can buy in a roll.
Oh, guaranteed.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
That would stand up maybe a little bit better than maybe regular plastic would, and something that's a little bit more specific for greenhouses.
Yep.
So.
And when the greenhouse goes out there, hopefully when it goes out there, or we're getting solar out right next to that site. So I've already asked the contractors to put power and water out there for me. So no more having a 58-gallon barrel out with with a 1 gallon pitcher watering the plants.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be added. That'll be really nice.
Yes.
That'll be really nice.
For sure.
What do you
fill
guys
it up right on site? Right now I have I only got 4 plants growing right now. I got Fast Buds genetics going right now. And they are fucking blowing up. They are
happy, you're doing great.
I don't do autos. I'm not a good auto grower. I just never have been. I've never had good luck with them. But this round, things are changing. I'm starting to see why people like autos.
I felt the same way. I was talking, I can't remember who I was talking to. Actually, it was Cortez. I was talking to him today, saying that this auto run that I just had for the second auto run of the summer was the best auto run. And I'm kind of regaining faith that I can grow an auto, just because everything else I've ever grown for auto was just short and squat. And
that's me right now.
The smoke was bland. That's my wife as well. Just don't tell her I said it. Yeah, Mama Nug is home after 5 weeks, so my 5 weeks of freedom is over. But yeah, so no, my plants are my other autos are just short and squat and bland, and don't know why I kept running them because I was always disappointed in them. But this last run kind of gave me a little bit of faith that there's good autos, or I'm getting better at growing. Maybe a little bit of both. I'm not really sure.
Probably both. Definitely both. And I think the reason why I keep trying them is because I keep seeing everybody else so successful with it. I'm like, why can't I do it? What is the problem with me? What is my issue? And things are going good right now. And I just honestly, I think it comes down to genetics, number one.
Yep.
And number two, I have the watering trays in there, the AC Infinity watering trays. And I feel like over the years, everybody's been like, you can't do this to autos and you can't do this to autos and you got to make sure you do it this way and don't stress them out too heavy and you just get paranoid. So I try to not overwater them and then I underwater them and things, it's never worked out for me. But right now, things seem to be kicking off and I'm happy.
And I was going to say just about the same thing. I was thinking because I think I may be over babying them, being so sensitive with them that I wasn't letting them go to their potential. This was the first auto run where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care what happens. I have all these other plants, and I didn't baby them. I gave them the same water and the water schedule as the big plants. I didn't do anything special for them. The soil that I used was like everything that I had around the house, like old Fox Farm soil, old Vermont compost soil. I had some stash blend. I had some Roots Organics. I just threw everything together.
Gave them a little bit of everything.
I treated these plants the worst I've ever treated a plant, and they rocked out.
Isn't that funny, eh?
Yeah. So.
Huh.
And those were the Boneyard autos, and if Mr. Toad from Boneyard is going through some serious personal issues, and if you guys could show him some love, that'd mean a lot to me, and I'm sure it'd mean a lot to him. So Boneyard Genetics, you can find him on Daga if you're interested in his genetics. And like I said, he's online every night to chat about his plans if you want.
Okay. Do you want to send me his IG? Just send it to me in a DM.
Will do. I can do that. I'll do that after the show tonight.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you. And that's so much what I love about this community is like everybody building everybody up and not cutting anybody down. So that's just completely awesome.
Yeah, definitely. You got to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Like everybody's going through their own shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We're all human beings, and outside of this, we all have a real life going on. You know what I mean? So we all work. We all have families. We all are living life, and we do this to kind of get away from reality for a few minutes and come hang out with like-minded people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for having me on again tonight. I will hopefully see you next week with a very, very much happier plant. So, cheers. Yes. I love everybody. Much love. Good vibes for everybody. Extra good vibes for you and your family. Have a good evening, all.
All right, later, brother.
See you next Friday.
I'll see you in the chat.
All right. Bye. Yeah, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong with this auto run. So this is my third. My first one was amazing. They were tall. They were beautiful. Second were like medium. They were and this one is like
yeah,
I don't even want to show.
Well, it's like every time I grow autos, I never know what I did wrong because like Chunky was just saying, I baby them, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's we try to baby them too much, because
this time I let them grow naturally. I didn't do any training. I didn't do no topping. I was just like, I'll let them go and they'll grow the way they're supposed to. But yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah. I actually had to bend one of mine over the other day because it was getting too tall compared to the rest of them. So
okay, yep.
I had to keep moving the light up for one plant, but I got 4 in there. So I didn't want to keep moving the light up. So I ended up just taking one of the bud clips and just gently bending her over.
Nice.
So it's It only worked for about an hour, and then she just went whoop back straight up again, and she's going right for the light again. But I don't know. Maybe I'll throw another clip on there, and I'll layer over a little bit more. And I don't want to keep moving the light up away from the other three. That's the thing.
All right.
So,
are we ready for the next garden?
Did you lift up the plants?
That's a good question.
I'm ready. Would you guys lift the plants up to be at the same height as the other one, or would you just keep knocking the one down? What would you do?
I personally would probably keep knocking it down, but that's if it was females, not autos. So I'm not sure. Hello, happy Friday.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I have quite a bit. Oh, no, wrong button. I want to show you guys my worm farm.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We haven't seen one of those in a while.
See if I can pull these back.
Look like you got some nice worm castings down there.
Yeah.
There's a worm. I have it a little too wet right now, so I got to dry them out. But these are my babies. That's why you wasn't able to see any. They're super, super small. But these ones here, I got quite a few worms. I've had them for about 2 months or so. So yeah,
nice.
I gotta sift these ones out and then give them some more substrate, which is just like peat moss, and then you use worm chow, which is like I don't know, it's a mixture of flour and wheat flour and stuff like that.
Yeah. I actually learned a lot of stuff. We had Vermabec on back in the day, and that guy, man, he was telling us so much shit about worms. Like he at one point he wanted to test them, so he threw a pair of old boxer shorts and a hat in his worm bin, and they ate everything except for the metal button on the hat.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's
everything else was gone.
Yeah, so that's why I got them, so we can compost some of our kitchen scraps and stuff like that, and then I don't have to buy them. After a while, I could either sell the worms. I know a guy that has like a fishing company, so he could sell the worms for bait or compost. You know, there's a bunch of different avenues I can go with it, or I can just have good worm castings for my.
Absolutely, or all of the above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing with autos, I think what I found is I would dampen them off when they're too early, and I wouldn't allow the taproot to really search out for water. And that would stunt them because I would come out with like 2 to 3 gram finished flowered out, like the plant would be like this big.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what am I doing? And I think I was just loving them too much. These ones here,
that's good to know.
I would only water them if the top was all the way dry, and then I would water again. But then once they're in the flower, they want like I can give these 3 a gallon. Like
those are all autos.
Yeah, these 3. Yeah, they're the same ones. These are passionberry.
Those are beautiful.
Passionberry autos. I'm shaking.
Which how many weeks of flower?
So November 16th is when these will come out.
Okay, so you got like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Just a little over 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I think, honestly, just kind of looking at it, this one here is going to take longer. Because it's just, there's no really red pistils at all. Kind of the starting. But this one over here was, 2 weeks ago, it was showing red pistils. So I think this one might go first.
Yeah.
They look really nice.
They do. They look really good.
Nice size. Nice size, too.
Yeah, I'll probably get 2.5, maybe 3 ounces off each one or so. Maybe I'll be lucky to get a quarter pound, I think. But
nice.
I'm happy with 2.5, 3 each one. And then the Northern Lights number 5 is looking better.
Oh, wow.
Better. I had to put it out here so I can kind of show you.
Shit, you got a bushy bitch too.
Yes.
Yeah, seems to be the theme today.
Yeah,
Look
this
at
is the one
that.
I took the 50 clones off of this one here.
Oh, nice. And you can't even tell either. Look at that.
No.
So, there's so many branches.
Beautiful.
This is the one that I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with. I don't know. Maybe in 3 weeks I'll put it in this tent over here.
Flower it out.
Yeah. And then let me walk over here. The flower tent.
Nice.
Beautiful.
How long have you been growing for?
So, when I was a kid, my family kind of did it way back in the day when skunk number 1 was real popular.
Yep.
So I was kind of in it a little bit when I was a kid, but I was super like I thought you turned them upside down because there was THC in the stems. Like I was naive. But probably about 10 years ago, me and a buddy of mine, we did it for about 6 months or so. But then after that, the wife was like, "You're not doing it in my house." Not at all. And but then once it became legal here in Ohio, December 9th is when I started. So I've really been doing this for not even a year yet.
Crazy.
Not a year.
Nice.
I just do a lot of research, and I really love the plant. I love cannabis, and I just love everything about it. I've even started to eat healthier and things like that.
Yeah, because now you know what. Because now you're learning about different types of growing and things that go into the plants and into the soil and all that. So now you're looking for it.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like I'm feeding my plants healthy, but then I'm not eating healthy, so I might as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it works out. It definitely does. So the experiment that I've been doing,
so beautiful.
The clones. I think I was doing the same thing that I was doing to my autoflowers. I was just saturating. Yep. Every day I would come in here and spray them. The way Builder Soil, and he said the way he does it is he don't open the dome for 5 to 6 days. There should be enough moisture inside there to just let them do what they do. Yep. So from the data that I've been getting down here, this AC Infinity, I was having it like really high up here, and that was probably like 100 degrees. I was probably cooking them.
Oh wow!
So this right here seems like about 80 degrees in there. It's 78 in the canopy because the little nozzle thing's right there. So it should be about 80 degrees in there. So I think with the heating pad at that
just had to set it in.
Yeah, and then just not mess with them.
Yeah.
Because I think I was dampening them off, and you know what I mean, just not. Because by now, 5 days in, all my clones would already be yellow. They would be looking bad.
Oh, geez. Yeah, so definitely really nice. Too hot. Yeah, those look beautiful.
Yeah, they look very, very healthy.
Yes.
Pretty excited. I was checking earlier, and I don't see any roots yet, but like I'd pick up by the stem, and the puck would come out with it. So it was, you know what I mean? It wasn't just slipping right out like they normally would.
Right.
So I'm pretty excited.
It's got a hold of.
Yeah, exactly. I've learned a lot from this experiment.
Yeah, they look really good. Man.
And that's the best part of growing, I think, is always learning. You're always learning something new.
Right. I think it took me. So I was only getting like 10% rooting, and I would lose the rest. And then the last one, I lost all 50. So I was about ready to give up. And now, hopefully, I get like 80% or something like that. And that'd be a major turnaround for me on the clone side. Because I can only.
I used to get like a little 3-inch square pots.
Okay.
And I would just put Pro Mix in there, and I would take all my cuttings, and I would, get the root gel and all that fun stuff, and then I would just put them straight into Pro Mix, put them in my dome. Yep. And just put them under my dome. Basically, look exactly what you're doing right there, but they would all be in their own little 3-inch pots. And then within I'll say 14 to 20 days,
you'll start seeing growth.
They would all be rooted. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I did want to show you. So this is kind of sponsored by Root Riot. Not really, unofficially. They gave me 51 pups, so I went ahead and cloned another one, and I just threw it in here. This is 5 days. I haven't sprayed it. It was literally just sitting over there next to the plant. 5 days I cloned it. No dome, no humidity in here.
Wow.
And it's got some vigor to it still. So this is another little experiment that I was doing. And so it's
That's
like
cool.
And I this is another thing that makes me realize that I was just doing too much. Watering them way too much and just dampening them off. So I'm going to back it off and not do so much. I'm just going to let this one
I think
go
that's a
and see
common mistake, though. Honestly, I really honestly think that's more common than any of us even really know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Overwatering, I think, is a big problem. Like, I think that's something that every single grower has struggled with at one point or another.
I still do when it's seedlings.
Yeah, just trying to overlove your plants. Like,
yes.
Right, exactly. These ones here, I kind of started to do the same thing because these are not in cloth pots. So I don't have to water these as much as I should the cloth ones, and I got to realize that. So I'm going to stop watering these ones as much. And then I'm going to really start like scrutinize each plant, I think, and then only water each plant what it needs rather than just coming in here on water day and just giving each one of them a little bit. So I'm pretty excited. Everything's going
it looks
really
really good, man.
Yeah, it looks really good
right now.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is my favorite, I think.
Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell the rest of them that.
They'll get jealous.
I'll cover their ears.
It's okay to have a favorite. You just can't say it out loud.
It's true.
That's funny.
I really appreciate
that looks really good, man.
Really
you're doing some good work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I definitely want to see some updates on those clones. So next Friday, I want to see where the roots are at next Friday, because I guarantee by next Friday you're gonna have new roots and you're gonna have some new growth, and
it might be. I lost a bunch of cuts. They might be in a bunch of all these cuts. They're spilled everywhere. But all right, I'm gonna hop off here and I'll be in chat.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for popping on again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, hope to see you next Friday. Next Friday.
Right.
I don't know what that was, but that was Bunny stoned.
That's what I'm gonna do.
The French is coming out.
Yeah.
All right, later, brother.
All right, peace.
Bye. I'm curious to know what the chat think. Do you guys tend to overwater or underwater? Or used to? Me was definitely overwatering seedlings, and I'm still not sure, but I think I might be underwatering when they're bigger.
I know I was. Am I frozen?
No.
All right, I'll bring on the next one. Oh, I'm not frozen?
No.
I was looking at my internet. It was like down to the one. I was down to one bar, and you were just like, just shaking your head at me, like you're disgusted with me. I'm like, I'm frozen right now. I know I am.
No, not at all.
Shit. All right, I'll bring on the next one.
Definitely overwatering. I call it loving them too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
How's it going, guys?
Happy Friday.
Oh,
good,
yeah.
man.
It's always a happy Friday around here. Girls growing, smoke getting blown. Good to see you guys.
Yes. Good to see you, man.
Good to see
you had a fun last weekend, eh? Or beginning,
was
it the weekend, or was it this started
weekend.
this week?
Yep. Friday I went up to Chicago. Hung out with Cortez the Conqueror for a little bit. Then went to the Goat Cup on Sunday. Hung out with a whole bunch of people. Pete from Highs and
There's some cool people.
Babiator 420. Good dude. Macho.
That is so awesome.
Macho
Man.
Guapo. Yeah, everybody.
I just love
Chris
saying his
Crop
name.
Culture. Yeah. Chris from Crop Culture just sent me a care package today. I got like 100 slaps.
I
in the
saw.
I saw that. Yeah.
I know. I am so jealous.
Gonna go up on
I
my
need
new
to fill
plant.
up my board.
Right. So, but yeah, you guys want to take a look at the little ladies?
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
All right. Let me get my
And you're
camera
getting ready.
fixed there.
You're getting ready for something special coming up.
Here.
You're getting your tent all set up for a new edition.
Oh yeah.
And I see you.
I'm getting.
You and Ganix are
5x5.
matching with hats.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
my Seed to Harvest podcast hat. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Seed to Harvest.
Yeah, good guys, man.
Yeah.
El Rue, Chris,
Beautiful.
all you guys, thank you. So yeah, this was my experimental plant. I kind of screwed around to get my light dialed in, my nutrients dialed in. As you can see, I overfed a little bit, but that's cool because I learned what needed to be done with these. This one is a week old. That's a THC bomb that I
Nice.
found a seed in my while I was trimming. So that's what I grew this year outdoor. And then this one is Sunset Sherb that Thurgood Jenkins gave me.
Nice.
It's kind of like mutated. I don't know if you guys can see, like it's almost like it topped itself at the very beginning. It's very strange. So that should turn out cool.
There
And then there's the Banana Blaze, and this is why I came on tonight. I need everybody's help with this. I've asked a couple people. I'm trying to get opinions. Ask a couple people I trust. As you can see, I had them in a seed starting mix soil in a solo cup, and they started getting these rust spots, almost like a calcium deficiency. It had no nutrients, wasn't overwatered. I mean, as you can see, it looks beautiful, except for these spots. And then I've got necrosis. Right. No, it's not even the tips. I cut off a couple leaves today. It even had rust spots in the middle of the leaves. And like I said, I haven't given any nutrients, so it's not nutrient burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And I'm at a loss. So I gave it a little CalMag and I gave it a little Alaskan fish fertilizer yesterday when I transplanted it. I didn't douse it. I just watered around the edges.
What kind of soil did you say it was?
I had it in just a seed starting mix. The same thing as I got these in. It's just a peat, like a fluffy seed starting mix. It's no nutrients. And then I transplanted it into soil yesterday. It's a mix of cocoa core, soil, and perlite.
I was thinking maybe
So like
the soil was too hot, but it doesn't.
Right, but it didn't have any nutrients in it, like mixed into it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't figure it out. Like, it's very strange. Like, and I would think it was nutrient burn, but like I said, I cut off a couple leaves at the bottom today, and they had like rust spots, like a calcium deficiency.
So I did have one plant who did that. If I'm not mistaken, I had looked it up with like a plant app, and I think Ganix had help, and it was some kind of disease, if I'm not mistaken, right, Ganix? Do you remember that?
It was some sort of like a bacteria disease or something like that.
I've heard of something called it's like a rust disease, but I thought that only came on like during
that. But it was. This didn't say whether it only came on during flower or not. It just said that it was contagious. So if there was anything else around it, but I mean, at the same time, there's so many other factors. You know what I mean? There's so many other things that can be.
So many.
Aaron in the chat said
that's just it.
CalMag would have been his go-to. You know, like
that's what I did. I gave it like a quarter dose of CalMag, and I gave it a quarter dose of the Alaskan fish fertilizer when I transplanted it yesterday.
That Alaskan
And
fish
you pH your
fertilizer
water,
is
obviously.
my go-to for everything.
I don't pH my water. I don't need to. It's like 6.5 right on the dot.
Oh, okay.
So I don't pH my water. When I add my nutrients, I have tested it. It goes up to like 6.7 right around there. So I'm usually pretty good. The only time I do test is when I do runoff, and I was talking to Heisenberg Brothers, Pete, and he told me to do a slurry test. It was more accurate.
Yeah.
So
you
I
take
don't know.
some of the dirt and the water and
Right.
mix it up and then test it. Yeah.
Right, because especially since I have mostly soil, I've got a little bit of cocoa core, but the soil, it holds those nutrients. So that runoff will go through, and it doesn't really give you an accurate reading. So with the soil, it contains the salts and everything still. So when you do the slurry test, you get a more accurate reading. So I need to do that still. But yeah, I've got everything.
The very
dialed in
first
pretty
thing
good.
the very first thing I'll always do, no matter what my issue is, if I'm having any type of issue, the very first thing I do is test my runoff. Right. I've never done the slurry test yet. I've always been able to test my runoff and come out with accurate enough numbers that where I go, okay, I think that's the problem, or it's so on point that I know for sure it's not the problem. You know what I mean? But it eliminates that right away. Because if your pH is coming out of your pots off from what you're putting it in, it could be some sort of a deficiency, lockout,
Yeah, so, and I said I didn't have anything in the seed starting mix. It was just straight from the bag. I don't ever give my seedlings nutrients for at least 2 weeks. And it just didn't make sense because I do know that there is like I said, a rust disease that affects the leaves, and it kind of looks like a magnesium or calcium deficiency. But I've heard about that happening later on in flower. Maybe even I think it attributes to bud rot even. But this young and I haven't given it any nutrients. Like I was just at a loss. So that's why I wanted to come on tonight and just kind of get everybody's opinion. I'll go back. I can't see the chat, so I'll go back through after the show and read everything. And I appreciate everybody, everybody's input.
It's one of those things where it's like you don't want to act too fast on something because what you just did may bounce back, because there was a couple people saying it was just hungry.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. And
so what you've done now may have done exactly what that plant needed you to do. But that's another problem I find. I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to do it a lot, where I'd have a problem, and then I would go to YouTube and I would check out. I would type in my question basically into YouTube, and I would get 35 different answers, and then I would go try all 35 things, and the next thing you know, I got 35 other problems going on.
So be careful who you listen to. I mean, I run around in a tight group of people. I've watched some podcasts where I've heard some people say some shit like, dude, I'm a new grower, and even I know that's ridiculous, and I don't watch them again.
Yeah.
But you will weed those people out, and I've learned a lot. And like I said, I talked to Pete, Heisenberg Brothers, and he said, man, it looks like it just needs some nutrients. So, I gave a little bit of CalMag and a little bit of nitrogen, and not too much, just enough.
That Alaska fish fertilizer, that's good stuff. That's but they swear that you can't burn your plants with that stuff.
Don't leave it mixed in water and leave it sit in a 75-degree room for almost a week, and then open that shit up, because man, I couldn't come in my room for like an hour. It was bad.
That's funny.
It's not. It does not smell good. It is not.
No.
Yeah, it's not good stuff. But you know what? The stinkier, the better.
I'll tell you what. They seem to like it.
And stink out.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep everybody posted, and if anybody has any ideas, message me on IG, whatever. I talk to most people in here. So thanks for having me on, and I will see you guys very soon.
Hopefully
Always, man.
next Friday.
Oh, I'll be there.
Word. All right, man.
Have a great night.
See everybody in
Thanks
the
for
chat.
coming on.
See you guys.
All right, later, brother.
So going back to what you said, I think that is one of the greatest advice is that when you do have a problem, before trying 5, 6 different things at once, definitely try one thing at a time. So that way you know if it worked, if it didn't.
Do your research.
And you could go off it there. And that too.
There's already a problem. There's already a problem going on. So don't rush into it and jump into all these different things. Do your research. Talk to your few trusted people that you go to and ask questions to. Reach out to whoever.
Yes.
Get a better understanding of what's going on before you jump in and start trying all this stuff. But my number one thing that I would always do is check the runoff first, because it could just be a lockout. And you might only just have to get your pH back in order. And that's a pretty simple thing to do after, compared to some of the other things that you might have to do. But if you just start throwing more nutrients at it, or cutting back nutrients, or doing this and doing that, you may have way bigger problems than what you ever started with. So just take it slow, do your research, and feel it out. Listen.
Great advice.
She'll tell you everything you need to know.
Put your ear real close.
That's right. That's right.
With that being said, I think we're ready for the next.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Happy Friday!
Happy
Tyler
Friday.
in the house.
I don't think I can check my pH.
Why not?
I can't move nothing. I can't move anything to check anything.
I think you could.
Well, yeah, but no.
You got turkey baster?
Wow.
What?
I said you got a turkey baster?
No.
Well, so why can't you check?
All right.
You could always like, if
Stop
you're having a
making
problem,
sense.
you could
I
always
can't-
reach over and suck a little water out of the fucking bases there, and you can check.
You got me. You got me.
There's a will, there's a way, sir.
Yes. You got me.
So what do we got in here?
Beautiful. That's what we got in there. Sorry, Tyler. Go ahead.
You're good. Thank you. You guys already know what it is. Super Skunk X Endgames from Ethos.
Beautiful.
Day 45 of flower.
Nice.
And how long are those ones? What's the flower time that they tell you on those ones?
60 to 70 days, I think it was.
Okay. You got a few more weeks left.
4, I think. 3, 4. Whatever.
Man, those are gonna chunk up nicely. If you got 3 or 4 weeks left, those are gonna be packing on the weight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
I don't know about the supplemental lighting, so if anybody has questions about that, don't ask me.
I was just gonna ask you.
I'm hopeful. It's my first time ever doing anything, to be honest.
I think you'll, because you put it in partway through a grow. I think you'll get a better understanding on your next grow.
Right.
Where you're using it, more, not necessarily from the start of the grow, but from an earlier time.
Yeah.
Because these ones you put them in, what, like a week ago? 2 weeks ago now, maybe?
2.5.
2.5.
So, I mean, that's with them off. I mean, if I show you through the canopy, it's night and day difference.
Beautiful. Either way.
And then with them on. Oh yeah. So it is getting the light in there for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of extra light down there for
And
sure.
we're not even
and you got
seeing
one
it
on
with
the
the one
door
on the
too.
door too.
Yeah.
So I mean that's helping a lot too.
Yeah, I tuned into Levels last night and I saw you on there, and then I saw 420 Things was on there with his underlighting as well. And he was basically saying the same thing, like, I don't fucking know if it's doing anything. I don't know. This is my first time trying it. I don't know if it's I just put it in there because I had it. So
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
it's one of those things
it
you'd
makes
almost have to
sense.
run the same you'd almost have to run the same thing a couple times over again and
Yeah.
do it each way to see. And they'd almost all have to be the same clones, and you know what I
Yep.
mean?
Have
In order to get like a
two
true
different tents
test. Right. Exactly. Something like
Yep.
that. But
A
yeah, I've
side
never
by
done the
side.
supplemental lighting. I've never tried it before, so
made sense.
It's interesting.
Wasn't that expensive. I mean, it cost me like $43 on sale and stuff. So I was like, yeah.
why not try it?
And the boss,
It's not hurting nothing.
Okay, so she said it was okay, so I did it.
Yeah, and anytime she says it's okay, go for it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even. I stopped talking. She said okay.
Right. Yeah, it's already in my cart. She said yes, I order it.
the card number's already there.
Right.
No changing your mind now.
Click.
We don't want to leave it too long because, sometimes they change their minds.
Yep. Oh, should I even think about it? Oh, God.
Click. Too late.
Wait a minute. How much
Can't
was
return it. It was a final sale.
No returns.
No.
What did I say the other day? Just tell Organic said it was okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell Organics you're sleeping by him. I'm like, oh no, I won't tell either one of you.
Don't tell me that. No.
Nobody's getting to know nothing. Nope. I'll keep all this information to myself.
I love it.
Yeah, it was funny. I can't remember what it was for. You were going to buy something, or you wanted to buy something, or I told you to buy something.
Another tent.
But that's what it was. You should get another tent.
Kind Buds did what I want to do. Yeah, I mean.
Yep.
And now Spider Farmer's got a couple new kits out too.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw those.
And by the way, if you want to buy anything from Spider Farmer, you can use code GCN.
About time. That's what's up.
Save yourself a whole whopping 8%.
Mm-hmm. With GCN.
8% is better than no percent.
You're right. It is.
That's 100%.
Yeah,
hey,
but
so
anytime they have sales and stuff like that, you can stack the codes on top of the sales and save a little bit more. That's the best time to do it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So right now would be a good time. I mean, the tent I was looking at, but it's on like 12% right now plus your 8. I mean, there's 20%.
There you go. See, just tell Organic said it's okay.
Don't get him in trouble.
I'm not. I'm trying to take the blame for this.
Yes. But it's not going to do me any good if I can't live to see it.
That's right.
Great. You took the blame for it. I take the punishment. Okay.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother you one bit.
Not at all. That slap in the face didn't even hurt.
Oh
shit. But yes, your plants are looking good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job. I still can't believe it's like
buy one. I'm
second.
gonna buy
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right after the show. Yeah.
Yeah, second grow, first grow was some autos, some
yeah, so that's amazing.
I guess. I tease.
You're not wrong.
What's going on? Well, I top mine and don't top your autos. Listen to CC. You know.
Oh, you topped your last autos, did you?
My first grow I topped. Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Yep.
I actually trained mine the other day. I just bent the one over. I wouldn't say I trained it. I'm more or less just bent it over to let some of the other plants catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I heard you bragging to see Bunny. She talks about how hers isn't doing nothing and how you have to LST yours are getting out of hand. Oh, that was nice.
Well,
I know,
what?
right? He's so mean.
This is my time to be happy with my autos because Seabuddy came along and grew some autos a couple grows ago and was like, wow, look how big these things are. I don't know what happened. And I'm like, my auto's like that big.
A little comforting to Cece C Bunny, right after C Bunny was talking about her girl, how it's not doing much. You go right to how yours is. You're having problems with LST and everything. It was funny.
Damn right. Damn right.
I love it.
Damn right. Hey, it's not my fault. I keep telling Bunny that she should try those AC Infinity bases.
Yeah,
I'm stubborn. I like to.
But for the price of them, it's such a
well spent.
I know, but the only time I go inside my tent is to water. If I have that, then I'll never go in my tent.
That's not true. You go in and talk to your girls, and
I wish. Everybody says that. Like, you love your girls so much. I ignore those girls like there's no tomorrow. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well, don't you put the roof back on your garage before you?
The roof. It's the roof.
The roof.
The roof.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah, we got quite the busy background.
Yeah, we do.
Everybody talking shit? Good.
Everybody's talking shit about you. No,
good. That's fine.
No.
They ain't talking shit about my
Vikings.
Vikings. I know that.
You and T-Roy should get together. Isn't he a Vikings fan too? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's always
I don't really do football. I'm here in Canada. I'm more of a hockey kind of a guy, you know.
I'll get my Wild jerseys on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or my North Star jersey on. I only have one of them.
Oh. Well, let me guess. Was it a Modano jersey?
Yeah. Duh.
Obviously.
God.
Oh, shit. But yes. It's good to see you again. The plants are looking nice.
Yes.
Thank
Purple
you.
looks
Can't wait
fantastic
to see them
on you.
Yes.
Makes my eyes pop.
It sure does. All right.
All right, bro. See you, buddy.
Peace out, brother.
Love you guys.
See you next Friday. You too.
Oh, boy.
All right. Let's just roll because we have a busy.
Keep jumping through.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy Friday.
What up?
Happy Friday. Sorry I
How's it
missed you
going,
last
man?
week. Yeah, not too bad.
Well, that's all right. You were busy.
Yes, I was busy at a lovely cannabis event in the UK. Which is a
nice.
How was that?
Yes, it's actually really, really good. Picked up some lovely flower. Picked up this as well, which someone actually engaged themselves personally, which is this one. And that is really, really nice.
Nice.
Got to meet up with quite a few people that I speak to on here, and that, which was really, really nice. Met up with the breeder, Conscious Genetics as
Nice.
well. I met up with him today and dropped off the 14 clones to him. So he can now enter that flower now into hopefully Spannabis Cup, which is in March.
Nice.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be getting over to Spain to go there and get the actual going on this stand. So hopefully. So going back to the plants anyway, we've got some growths, which I was sort of expecting with these pots. And they've literally rooting out now everywhere.
Yeah, you got the roots coming through where the valve is now.
Yes, luckily it won't go up in the valve. It's the valve shuts off. So, I've had some growth in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you have. Holy shit.
Yes, I need to get in here and have a little bit of a defoliation. I've raised the light as much as I can. I'm going to take off probably the ratchets and actually cable tie the light to the actual top because, as you can see, I haven't got much clearance. And I have bent these basically. I've snapped them.
Look at them pulling on the net too, eh?
Yeah, I've literally pulled them under the net, snapped them under the net. Even some of them on this side over here. One of them, when this earlier on, you can actually see the light from the middle of it.
Look at the knuckle on that thing.
Yeah.
The knuckle there. This one's even more better. And then I've done it again there. And then again there. I've been dancing so many times, so I've had to bend that one because a minute ago was like literally about to touch the goal again. So yes, I'm not having fun with these auto watering at the bottom because literally they grow, and we just want to keep growing and growing and growing. But yeah, it's been interesting. It's like a hunt and having all the different phenos.
How many more weeks? How many more weeks do you have left in there?
We're already on day 36.
You're only on day 36?
Yeah.
Oh my good God.
I know. That's why I'm doing that. Because it's where my grandfather has been in hospital, so I've been going to and from there and just literally filling up the res and letting it do its own thing. And yeah, I need to get in the next day or two and literally strip a load of leaves out. And then we're going to my other tent.
That is crazy.
This one's exploded a bit as well. And this one,
that's
I've already shut the door now. Because literally it's come out the door.
So do you even shut that tent or do you just leave that tent open?
No, I just leave the tent open all the time because I was having some quite humidity issues, as you can see, this amount of plants. So there's 6 plants in here in 18-litre pots. And I've had a bit of a fungus gnat problem having a lot of water in the other pots and had to have sticky traps everywhere.
Yeah.
In the sense. On this
what do you have on the top of there? Is that those clay balls? The clay pellets?
Yeah, literally all the way through the pet. I'll actually show you back. I've actually was still popping up a minute ago. And that's just what I use. Which is a 64 minutes. Gold label. And literally, I've been having fun, literally just coming in and watering this, and I'm going to show this in the next couple of days, but it's stacking up very, very well. And then the last
one thing I like to do with the sticky traps is I like to put them at different levels in the tent too.
Yeah.
So like I like to put them right on the soil exactly how you have them right there.
Yeah.
But I also like to have them up a little bit because they fly around a little bit too, right?
Yeah, I've got them in the
I like to put them at different levels and then you can catch them in different places too.
I've got them all literally around the room as well. Different bits because of where I've had the issue of them. The veg tent's not doing too bad. I've got a bit of a clear out in here. Because I'm about to donate a load of clones to a friend of mine and then basically get him to flower quicker.
Yeah.
And basically, basically that side, that's what I'm giving him, is literally teams. They're not clones anymore.
Yeah, even those little beauties are looking nice.
Quite decent earlier. I got a bit of water in there. It's just I'm waiting for the water to get warm. The room temperature, because I was waiting to get some temperature for water. And then in the next couple of days, I'll be taking plunge of the skittles at the back, which is the previous cut and the shoreline. A friend of mine wants the shoreline. Personally, I don't want to run it because it's cracked the pitch. Literally, basically, I think it was about 2 months ago, I got that time, and literally, it's just not really looking at all. But apparently, she's spectacular when she's in power.
Yeah.
But
they look really nice.
I might power it one day, but I'm going to do a lot more testing with that OG cross that I had. Which you remember that was in this little tent here that I had? The tester that I was running for consciousness ethics, I can't find it. Basically, that there, when I had done the dry weight, like weighing in, it weighed 133 grams out of this 10 to 15 centimeter prop that I had.
Yeah.
Which I was very impressed for a 15 centimeter prop, which is, I think, about 4.5 ounces.
Yeah, man, they all look really good right now. All your tents are blasting off.
Yes, I was going to say, nutrients have and watering practices.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
seems to be the theme. Oh man, so nice. I can't wait till my tent looks like that again. I love the way that my tent looks right now. I love seeing the canopies and stuff like that. But like when you can just open the tent, and it's just flowers all the way through it. It's just such a nice sight to see.
And this is actually quite a nice string to trim up. It's actually not a bad string to trim up compared to like some of them.
Yeah.
Because I've already run this once. This is the Blood Diamonds 2.0, which was female in the back when I had the first run of these. And these are the clones I took. So I basically then fetched them out for, I think it was about 4 or 5 weeks, and then I retook the clones again for this run. And then basically took I think it was 8 clones, and then picked basically the 6 that were the best out of them. I've managed to sort of keep it a little canopy.
I think I'm going to try that on my next run. Instead of, I usually veg for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah,
I think this time I'm going to try to do like a 4-week veg on my next photo run.
I'm a 3-week veg on this.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to cut it short.
Yeah, I was about to say, and then I've done a lot of super cropping as well before I connect to flower and to strengthen up the stems.
Yeah.
And then just let them ride up, and then I've done basically just trimming off the other leaves that they were flying.
Yeah. Nice, man.
So
well,
in there, do another strip because it's day 42 now on this.
Yeah.
And then lots and like get to the little stuff.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I don't want to cut you too short, but they're saying that it's a little, your audio is a little bit choppy. They're having a hard time hearing you. And we do got a full back room, so we're gonna let you go for now. But thank you for showing us, because your garden is looking gorgeous.
Fire. Yes.
Yeah. Like
we hope to see you next Friday.
Yes, I should hopefully be here next Friday.
Nice.
Perfect.
All right, man. Sounds good. Good to see you again. I'm glad you had a good week or a good last weekend.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right. Later, brother.
Peace out.
Have a great night. Let's roll.
Yeah. All right. Boom. Roshat Kev.
Happy Friday.
Friday, everybody.
How's it going, man?
How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Well, plants
Good. I
are doing
stopped
good too.
Man, say what's up to everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
look
man.
pretty good. These are the Lola Psychosis from Cav.
Yeah, oh, nice.
Nice.
Got me crooked there.
That
There we
man's
go.
popping up all over the place. A lot
This
of
is
people are running his stuff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're amazing. It's some of them the funnest plants that I've grown. They're really sativa heavy.
Nice.
But this is I'm doing this one for the mainline Hyperactive High. Jay from Hyperactive Highs, he's got a mainline competition going on. And I put this one, I'm going to enter in it.
Nice.
And it's stacking up really nice.
Oh yeah, you got her going every direction.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, she's real nice.
Yeah, I got 24 tops on this. And you was talking about cutting back maybe to a 4-week veg. That's this is exactly a 4-week veg too. So, well, if you count, some people count 2 weeks for their seedling stage. I just count 7 days. So, because I flipped this at exactly let's see, it was day 35. From seed. So,
Yeah. So I always do the way that I count mine is I always when I have like clones or seedlings, I usually just run the lights for 24 hours. And then when I switch the lights to the 18-6 schedule is when I count veg. That's when I start counting my veg time.
Yeah, I start counting my veg time just from the moment I see the true leaves, which is usually about 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two in the front, these are both calves, the Lola Psychosis, and that's Bruce Banner number 3 crossed with Lemon Space Fuel.
Ooh.
Nice.
They're in day 12 of flower right now. And these in the back are the Jungle Cookies.
Nice. And I see you're using Green Planet nutrients.
I've got this one is in a 3-gallon bucket. These here are 3.5 gallon.
Nice.
This one back here is a 3.5 gallon. Then I've got a 2 gallon inside of it that I just cut the bottom out of. And this one back here is a 5 gallon.
Okay.
Nice.
And you got this one. It's starting to flower now. Fine. Starting to shoot pistils out of it.
Oh yeah.
Starting to get those frosted tips.
Yeah, this Jungle Cookie, I'm really impressed with it, the way it's done.
Yeah, they all look really vigorous. Like they're really healthy. Everything's got a really nice shade of green to it.
Yes.
Big shout out to Macho Grams, Grimsby Savage for the slaps.
Macho
crop culture.
Oh yeah.
And I got some more. These are calf snake oil down here. These are 3 more of the Lola Psychosis.
Nice.
They're 8 days old. These are 2 days old. I'm trying my first auto run. These are Alien Rider from Cannabis Creek Genetics. They're auto regs. Got 4 of those.
Now that's something I haven't done yet. I haven't done auto regs. I've only ever done auto fems.
Yeah.
This will be my first auto reg run as well. And I'm using the Hygrozyme 2-part, their nutrient series, plus the Hygrobin and Hygrozyme as well, the enzymes.
Beautiful. So you're basically running a grow exactly how I am right now. I'm strictly using Hygrozyme only.
Oh man, the difference in it is amazing. Got my marigolds. They're starting to flower, getting the first buds on them.
Nice.
Because marigolds are actually, they're short day plants as well, just like medicinals. Because they won't flower unless they're under 12 and 12 either. Well, unless they're an African marigolds, they're a particular breed. They'll flower under any light, but regular is just it's 12 and 12.
That I didn't know. I didn't know that.
That's interesting. Yeah, me either. But I don't know much about autos. I'll be honest there.
No, he's talking about the marigolds.
No, yeah, the marigolds.
The marigold.
See, I'm not
flowers.
even on the road. I'm not even on the same page.
This one back here is just getting huge.
Oh wow!
And I planted them the same time, so as I did these up here. But yeah, hopefully
funny how that
in a couple
works,
weeks. Yeah, it is. I didn't know they were short day plants either until I just I've had them in the tent with me, and until I flipped, I was like, well, damn, I know these things don't take no 3 months to start flowering. So
yeah, that's crazy. Huh? That's pretty cool. Like I've only ever had the marigold. Like I had a lot of seeds from the marigolds that I grew, but I only had marigolds that I had bought from like the nursery kind of thing. So they were already flowering when I got them. So
yeah, I just took one of the bulbs off of the flower itself, and just I hung it on, put it on a coat hanger, and dried it for like a week, and planted it.
Yep. Just plant the whole head. Yep.
But I know y'all got a full house. I'm going to slide out here, but hopefully I'll be back in here and check in with you guys in the next couple of weeks.
All right, sounds good, brother.
Yeah, we would love
Always
that.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Yes.
All right, y'all take it easy. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
You as well, buddy.
You as well. Happy growing.
All right. Later, dude. Nice.
On to the next.
That was pretty cool. I like seeing
so
those
many
main
beautiful
lines.
gardens. Yeah.
I love seeing those
really
main lines.
lucky.
They're pretty cool. You see the love that people put into like the bending and like the training. Like Jay Windsor, he is a great
I love
example of like mainlining and training and
yes.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But he goes to like some
You
crazy
need
lengths.
patience. Yeah, you definitely need patience, and that is something I lack when it comes into the garden.
That's funny. All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
I know he's ready. All right.
What's up?
Mikey!
What up?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
What's going on, brother?
I'm just sitting here chilling at my tent.
Nice.
Best
what do you
place
got going
to be.
on?
Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
So
looking.
what is she?
This is Fucked in the Head. It's by Mr. Green Jeans Genetics. All these ones I have in here are.
Sounds like me. It works.
That's part of the Trailer Park Boys line.
Nice. Oh, that's right.
I gotta get my hands on some of those.
Got this one here. This one's a little further behind. This one's in a little 3-gallon plastic pot, but this one's a little further behind. But it still looks nice though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am so glad to see you with flowers on your plants right now.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Me too.
And then I got this little tiny one over here.
I bet you are.
Got this little tiny one over here.
Did you get your last grow to flower out, or you didn't?
Oh, I did, but they most of them hermed on me.
Right, that's what it was.
And then I got tomato
plants. Yeah, you've had a couple issues. You've had a couple issues getting straight to the very end.
Spider plant that's freaking flowering like crazy up here. It's got babies everywhere.
Nice.
And then I started 7 tomato plants. Got a bunch of succulents over there, and then I'm trying to clone my spider plant.
Nice. Yeah, see, you got the grow bug.
Yeah, I know. And then this is the end of it, but this is our sunflower, and then it grew another bulb off the back part of it right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of sunflower seeds that I was gonna do this year, and I never did. They come out like red and orange and crazy colors.
Yeah, because they have different colors of them. I got to show you my box that I got in here too. I got 4 green bastard and a clone of my Goliath in a box in my grow room over here. I made myself.
Nice.
Remember that DIY grow box?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it right.
I do. Nice. So are you just kind of using that as like your
it's the veg for a while, and then once my flowers
starting.
are done in the other tent, I can throw those in that tent and start flowering those ones.
Nice.
Yeah, they're growing pretty tall.
Yeah,
there's four of them in there, and then there's the clones right here. If you can't see it right there in the corner there.
Oh yeah,
that's the clone. Yep. But yeah, that's what I got going in there for right now, and then. My mom's going to let me grow out of her house. We're actually going to grow outdoors. So she's going to grow 6 plants. I'm going to grow 6 plants. And we're going to go out of her house. So around, I don't know, a couple months before grow season starts, I'm going to start plants here, let them get nice and tall, and then throw them outside of mom's house and just let them get huge.
Yeah. That's what I used to do.
That's how I do my...
Go ahead.
That's how I do my outdoors. I start them in my tent, and then I bring them to the second location. And
when do you
already,
start yours?
Yeah, I'm also gonna start pumpkin seeds too.
That's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They say they grow pretty fast, so I know I'm not gonna be able to keep them in my tent for very long. I'm gonna have to hurry up and move them.
Yeah, I would get them started. I don't know when you're supposed to actually plant pumpkins. Like I don't know what.
I have no clue.
I'm working indoors, so I can plant anytime I want to.
That's true, but I'm just thinking like if you were gonna grow them, start them inside and then move them outside so they could grow. They're growing, like, they get big.
Yeah.
Right, at least 100 square feet. They said just for the small ones.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to grow pumpkins, but I mean, like, I never really got anything. I never got anything good off of it. They'd always rot because I wouldn't go out. You're supposed to go out and like turn them every day so that they don't sit in one spot.
Well, there's also a lot of people who go out there and they'll put little pads underneath them too, so that way they're not directly on the ground.
That's a good idea too, actually. Yeah. So they're out of the wet dirt.
Yeah, so they don't turn yellow or nothing like that on you.
Yeah, it would be the wetness that would get to them, right? You would just have to turn them so that they didn't go flat on that spot.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, you wouldn't have to worry about them. Plant them outside in the spring. Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably be putting mine out on, I think it's May 15th is when we start our season here.
Nice. So about a week before, maybe 2 weeks before what we would here.
Right. Yeah.
We're like the May 24th weekend.
Right, because my Mr. Green Jeans that I get the seeds from, he said he started early and he found out that his plant re-vegged because the hours hadn't switched right the way he wanted them, so it re-vegged on him.
Yeah, that happens. Definitely.
Anyway, you guys go ahead and have a good night. I'm gonna get off here and go take care of the kids.
All right, thanks for
popping on. Thank you so much for coming on.
Again.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes. Hope to see you next Friday.
Mike will be on next Friday.
Perfect.
All right, cool.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
Happy growing. That's great.
Ooh. All right, we got 3 more in the background, so we are just going to keep on moving along.
Yes.
We are. Hopefully he's there. We'll pop him on for a second quick and see if he's there. Nose.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Y'all all right?
He is there.
Yes, he is there.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm excited.
I didn't see you sitting there.
Yeah, it's over here posted up on the phone table. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
How you been?
We're good. Over here getting a little bit of this watering done. I popped y'all up on the stand real quick.
Can I
That
get
is the best part.
a bit of this watering? There's nothing a
Yeah.
bit about watering.
A bit of watering,
bit
yeah, right.
anything when it comes to your grow room.
Just a bit. Just one or two.
Yeah, one or two.
Well,
Man, I'm gonna reach out to Solo Cup. You need a Solo Cup sponsorship for sure.
I do. I actually
He
need
does.
some more. So yeah, I really do need the sponsorship. It'd be awesome.
We need to get Solo Cup on board with you because you buy more Solo Cups than probably anybody.
I go through a few. I'll tell you that. But I do keep them. Rewash, bleach them down, and reuse as long as they ain't cracked.
But even you
Oh,
can
of
only
course.
use them for so long, and you they crack and they after a while they gotta go.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Well, we
man.
got an assortment in here since last week. This room got harvested.
Nice.
Well, most
Yeah,
of
I
them
see
anyway.
that.
I got a few left in the other room, but we went ahead and restarted.
Nice.
Beautiful.
He's just waking up.
Nice.
And which kind are those?
That one is actually a purple ghost candy, one of their originals.
Nice.
Nice.
And I don't know. There's a bunch in here. Some of them I made. Some of them actually more. About 75% are mine going through a test. Maybe more.
And then the other ones are ones that are they ones that you're testing for other people, or are they ones that you're testing for yourself to see if you want to work with them?
I myself. And some of them are, well, like that one right there was somebody from Instagram. I'm doing a little grow off on that one. And the rest of them are myself, all my crosses that I'm running to see how they run out.
Okay.
Like here's some of them burnt ice creams, a bunch of the burnt limes, some of the candy limes.
Nice. Ice cream cake.
There's the big assortment in here.
Just one or two.
There's one or two.
Nice.
And this is
It's 1 or 200.
No.
Let's see what day we on in this one. We are day 6. Well, day 70 for the ones in the tall ones in the back, and 67 for the rest.
That's crazy.
These 3 are Irie Maiden.
Look at the color. So much frost.
Let me crack it down a little bit.
Trim party at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Hold on. Anybody want to help? we ready to trim now. Anybody want to help?
Now, when you harvest, what's a typical harvest for you? Like, how many plants is a typical harvest at Lowe's house?
It depends if I'm doing staggered rooms or if they all in the same rodeo, the same time schedule. Just varies. Everything usually just comes in and out. Like that room, whatever didn't finish are these tall ones, so they just got moved in here, and the other room just got reset.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, damn. She's a big old donkey. Nice.
Beautiful. Again, colors. Look at those.
I know. You always seem to get those like deep purples or like dark reds, almost purples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the room stays sort of pretty cold down here, though. I'm like 67 at all times down here in the call it the lung room. So all the air coming in is 67 degrees.
Yeah, and you're running a lot of your stuff are like candy crosses as well, right? And you were saying with the purple ghost candy, there's a lot of that dark purple in there.
Yeah, it's technically you would be like an R3, but I'm still going back and calling it R1. It'll be R1 on my next run with it, but it's been worked. So it's the purple comes strong out on every run.
Yeah.
We got deep colors. So see, here's one of the S1s that you have. There's some of the purple coming out of that one already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
look
the
at
ones that come
that.
out like that. You got like 3 colors in that leaf.
Mm-hmm.
When they start going through that like yellow fade, but they're purpling at the same time. I think that looks crazy. But they're still
To
part
me,
green.
that's my favorite. That is my whole favorite part about growing is to see the colors.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we got the.
Well, if you
When
like
you ask about
colors, growing Lowe's stuff is definitely for you.
Seems like it.
Has some flavor and some color, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just what you asked about last week. That's that strawberry candy, that strawberry top of the VGK.
She is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
She's got just letting her fade out a little bit more. She's starting to fade at the top. Just letting her see what she gonna finish up like.
I was gonna ask if that was like a fruity pebble or something like that. Like the color of that bud was like multicolored. So many colors in that one flower.
Yeah. I don't know how she's gonna turn out because I know strawberry stays green, but my candy is deep purple, so I don't know how. You can't really tell, but the buds are starting to turn purple, but we got the hard fade coming in at the tip.
It's nice with the like you got the green in there, but then you got the purple bud, but then you got those really, really orange hairs in there. Looks nice.
Yeah, it's a nice run. This is the first run of those to see how they gonna turn out. But the candy turns out this deep, so I get something green beside it. Goes deep.
That's crazy. Yeah, the one that I had outside was fucking black. Like it was insane. It was a purple I've never had on a plant before. It was the darkest purple I've ever seen on any of my plants.
Awesome. Yeah, she gets deep purple, reddish.
Yeah, it was nice because it was like the leaves they would go like a reddish color first. And then they would go like dark purple, like a plum almost, like a plum, almost black. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
I remember that.
Crazy, but there was like different levels of color in that one plant because like some of the more mature leaves would turn dark purple faster than the other ones that would still be red, and then you would have some that were kind of like yellowing out and still green. And then they would all kind of start fading into that dark purple. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, Candy likes to turn on it. No matter what temperature, you can run high temperatures with her. She's still gonna fade out on you.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I like it even more inside because most of my plants usually stay green and then they start doing like the yellow fade inside. But my outdoor plants, because it gets cold, a lot of them will turn like that purple-y color, but those ones went a purple I've never seen.
Yeah, she's gonna do that regardless. You probably next update or two, this one will be nice and purple. I'm not the biggest structure on this one, but she'll still fade out though. Frosted.
Nice.
But here's the auto room.
Nice.
We got a couple of 1 gallons right here.
So your autos get pretty big too.
Yeah, decent size.
Yeah, like a really decent size. Like I've never had an auto that big before.
Yeah. You look like you're on the track too, with the ones you got right now.
They're definitely they're just starting flower. I'm just starting to see the hairs are popping out now, so they're just like in like a pre-flower at the moment. So
okay,
they are going to go through their stretch over the next couple weeks and everything. So I should in the next couple weeks see a lot of growth.
Yeah, I'll say they will take off, especially them two right sides have got the biggest potential. They're gonna flip the whole right side gonna be full.
Yeah, they're gonna be nice for sure. I'm excited. I need a good harvest under my belt. I haven't had a good indoor harvest in a while.
You're on track. They look nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, they do.
It's the fast buds. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to the like genetics for number one, but it also comes down to having your own grow under control. You know what I mean? Like
yes,
I had a thrip problem, which got out of control, and I lost that battle. And then once I finally came back from that, then I fucked up all my nutrients and double fed everything, and fried them up.
It happens.
But yeah, it was just one of those things. It was like, you know what, just count your losses, move on, and fucking start over because you're not getting anywhere. trying to bring them back. So I got rid of them and I moved forward. That's all I could do.
Yeah, be your fastest route instead of worrying with them.
Exactly. And I knew it wasn't anything to do with anything other than my own stupidity, but I think it's something we all do at some point or another.
Yep. Yeah, I just fried a couple of them the other day, actually.
Yeah.
We over here, I think there was about week two and a half. I fried two of them up to the point of just to toss them.
Yeah.
It happens.
Sometimes you
I
just
got a couple of these in here fried. I'm surprised she like this one. She was borderline on the burnt too much, but she actually pulled that through.
Yeah, it looks like I'm
no heavy crawl though. She's been like that since week 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be affecting anything though. Like the buds still look really nice. They're frosting up real nice.
Yeah, she's just very overfed, but she took it like a champ now.
Yeah. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. What do you got in the breeding tent right now? Anything happening over there?
Yeah, they're about to come out. They're was it day? What do I do on my phone? Let's see. I think we're day 46. 46 after pollination. Yeah.
Crazy. And then how long does it usually take for the seeds to mature?
You can go early 6 weeks on some strands, but I usually go 8 weeks, get a 56 days, 60 days out of it, make sure everything's done.
Yeah.
I got a couple of them in here that's ready to go, and a few of them that needs the rest of the time. So if we go to this one, let me turn it down. The veins are popping out.
Oh yeah,
we're ready.
A little bit, yeah.
It's your focus.
I can see a couple of them poking out there.
Oh, she don't want to focus though.
That's crazy.
No, she's not gonna focus. Not in here.
That's all right. You could still kind of see a couple of the seeds poking through there.
Oh.
keeping that for? It looks fire.
Together? They're pretty nice. This is what's coming up next. Nice stacking.
Yeah, gorgeous.
These over here need a little bit more time. These are all got a nitrogen diet right now, so some of them look a little funky.
Now, are you able to smoke any of that flower, or do you just mash it up so heavy that it's not even worth it?
I can, but I just really just mashed it up, not even worth it.
Yeah. I figured that you're going more for the seeds in there than anything else, so you got everything.
I dropped to a crisp.
The other tents.
Yeah, I got the backup, so if I really wanted to smoke it, I just rerun it.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's not going. It's not focusing at all. We're still doing backup. We got about 20 days left, and this rain's coming out. And we'll watch throw something else in there. I've already got them started.
Nice. Nice. Looks good, man.
A few of them getting re-vegged.
Beautiful. So you'll re-veg those, and then you'll snip clones off the re-veges.
Yeah, snip some clones. Yep. Start them back over. Got one starting to. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, they're starting to pop out there.
Nice.
They're just chilling over here with the moms. We got the cloner full up.
Nice.
And the shelf.
The shelf got a haircut. Got all cloned. Everything got cloned.
Sight to see though.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just weeding out either between what's over here and what's in the first room. Is what's going in the first two rooms.
That's crazy, man.
And then it's all just backups. We got some monster crops up here that's not going to make it. We're just going to go ahead and just worry about the re-veg.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, man. I don't want to cut it short, but we got 2 more gardens in the background, and we're gonna try to get through those 2. Bunny's got a busy day. She's got a kid birthday party to host. So
yes, I gotta go finish a cake.
Well, y'all have a great weekend.
You as well.
You too. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on.
It's always a pleasure
Always.
seeing your garden, sir.
Yes.
Always.
All right. Y'all have a great one.
All right. Peace out,
See you next Friday.
See ya.
Always got the most beautiful setup and like garden. Everybody does, but you know what I mean.
It does. Are you ready? We got 2 more.
I am. Let's go. Happy Friday.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, so this is the lemon tree site. So this is everything coming down in the next 4 days. Then
Are you able to
everything on the other side.
turn your phone sideways? Yeah.
Perfect.
Beautiful. God damn.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, so this is everything.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you keep cutting in or out. Your audio is hard to hear.
Can you hear me better?
Oh, I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Nice. So that might be better. Yeah, so this is the lemon citron, and then this is the lemon tree. So yeah, this is obviously gonna go at least I think 2 more weeks. Yeah, and this should be ready.
Nice.
Big old donkey
Yeah.
dongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say some of them are nice and chunky. The
You
flavor
still got,
not
you said
what
you
I
still got
kind of
2 more
intended
weeks in
for.
there. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's also two cinnamon which are aside.
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this is the 3 and the number 4, and then this is the number 2, and then the number 1 there in the first one. Yeah, the one that actually went into space and everything has the most flavor actually.
That's incredible.
But this is,
It is.
yeah.
Wow. I'm always
Yeah,
blown
so
away by your setup
I
here.
just quickly wanted to show you guys before I chop them.
Absolutely.
For this side actually.
That's a lot of trimming too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so busy with the other side, so yeah, that's why I'm like a little bit like just holding back with these ones. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
And you were saying
everything
everything is hand trimmed in your garden, correct?
Yeah, no, I do everything handsome.
Yeah.
Basically, this thing is half hand water and half obviously with the drippers, but I still come in with the hand and still water it, and then obviously I do handsome everything. It's just something about it that I just love about it. There.
I'm glad you love it because you got a lot of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, when obviously if you have stuff that's not as, how can I say, as pretty, then it takes sometimes a little bit like stag, and you're like, man, I need to sit and trim this. But I mean, obviously, if you have something nice to sit and trim, it's kind of like each bud is like, yeah, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looks
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm quite. This lemon tree is a stunner of its kind. Like it always just gives you what you ask for again.
Beautiful.
It is.
Huh. One day I'll have that many plants.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah,
I used to grow about 50. I used to grow about 50 at one time. That's about where I got up to, and then I had to shrink everything down.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you focus on a little bit less, I do feel like it does get a little bit. I wouldn't say it's easier, but it's definitely much more rewarding in that regard. Because I mean, you can obviously put your thumb into, let's say, more 4 plants instead of 16. So I mean, it's obviously going to come out way better in my opinion. So I mean, if you check even people that run facilities, I mean, they always talk about less plants, better quality. And I always was like, yeah, man, I have to like try and push more plants and more plants. And I mean, each time when I do less plants, it's better quality. It's almost as if it's more rewarding. So there's something to it today.
Yeah. I'm envious.
But yeah, no, thank you guys for the show. It was an awesome evening again.
Thank you for showing.
Yeah. I always want to see.
Yeah.
I always want to. Like I said, man, I'm so impressed with your garden. Like the amount of work that must be through every stage too. Not even just like it's a little bit of work to get set up. No, it's a lot of work the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm in the stage of actually moving, so that's why I'm also like, yeah, like usually I'm doing a bit more, but obviously I'm packing some of the stuff away. I'm starting to pack some of my stuff. So I mean,
yeah,
Yeah, and I mean that's also kind of nice. It's to get to a new place, and it's kind of like it's a new setup, it's a new
It's a new
environment,
beginning.
it's a new place. Yeah, it's a new beginning, and I mean
That's right.
it's a new challenge. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you just, you got all the equipment, so your biggest thing is just going to be you're in a new environment. You're going to be getting everything dialed in again, and that'll be
Exactly.
your biggest challenge. Probably will just be dialing everything back into where you're 100% happy again.
Yes, I'm just getting to that stable point again.
Yeah, exactly. No, you'll do it though, man. I see your garden now, and I don't think you're going to have any issues with that. So.
No, thank you for that.
No, man. Thanks for coming on and showing us. We appreciate it for sure.
Yes, thank you so much.
It's fucking dope.
No, thank you guys. No, you guys must stay high and have an awesome evening.
Yes, sir. You have a good night, and hope to see you again next Friday.
Yes. Thank you, Sam. I will do.
All right. Later, brother.
Have a great night. We've been so lucky seeing so many beautiful gardens.
Yes. We got one more.
One more garden.
Ready?
I am.
What's up?
Panero.
Happy Friday.
What's up? Happy Friday.
Oh, man.
These guys don't like to sleep in their bed, so I got to keep. They wake up. One of them wants to sleep in our bed every night, and basically mom sleeps in their bed, and it's just a mess. These guys
that is my issue right now. I got one that's in my bed and the other one who won't go to bed.
Well, they both go to bed in their room, but they got a king size. We got a queen size, so always one of them wakes up in the middle of the night, like around 12:30, 12 o'clock, anytime between 12 and 1. One of them will wake up, run to our room. So she'll leave whoever it is with me, and then she'll go and lay in there because we have a queen. So it's like she might as well just go in the other bed so all four of us can be comfortable,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
These kids keep us on our damn toes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was actually watching. I was laying down in the bed watching you guys, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, everybody, she's sleeping, they're sleeping. I'm like, let me go outside and smoke. Like, I don't even get to be in with the plant. Like, when they were in the garage, it used to be a lot easier for me. Now that they're out back in the yard in the shed, it's like more of a headache for me. But whatever.
Yeah,
it is what
they're beautiful.
Yeah, honestly, they're doing good. Thank God. They're doing good. Thank God.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Perfect.
This one's got some. I don't honestly. I've been doing so bad at keeping track of since they went into flower. This one's an auto.
I'm always horrible at that.
Yeah, I was doing so good in the beginning because I would just put it right on the picture itself, but then I started slacking with that. But I definitely stunted this one. I definitely stunted this one also. I feel like, but I mean, it's still doing good since I stunted it, and then this one should be done next. This is another. This
They're
one's
beautiful.
an auto. Yeah, thank you. Honestly, I don't know. I got really lucky on this first run. Honestly, I feel like. And then this one is a photo.
Wait a minute. This is your first run?
Yeah, it was my first run. I just started July 11th. I popped 4 beans July 11th. I already harvested 1, and I'm down to 3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I knew
All
that
these
you were.
people have skills.
You popped into the community not too long ago, like a few months ago, but I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't
realize you
start
were
my page.
brand new to growing.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah,
we were
I'm new
actually
to this.
talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I started July
That's
11th,
crazy.
and then I made the page August 11th. I mean, like a month after because I've been watching everybody. I've been watching all of you guys on YouTube for honestly like over 2 years before I started.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to do this forever. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I finally just did it.
I'm glad you did.
Finally.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
You got a knack
You
for
obviously
it, sir.
got the yes.
Yeah.
I got the cheat code. I'm
Took the
following
words.
everybody else. I got the cheat code. I'm following everybody else, and then everybody learns from each other.
Research.
It's one of the things I love about this community is when I first started growing, I had YouTube and stuff, but I didn't know about Instagram. I didn't know about the cannabis community that we all talk about now. You know, I came in like 3, maybe 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago now, I guess. I came in and just kind of like same thing, man. I just kind of like fell into the community and met some cool people, and I feel like that's when I got real good at growing, I guess. Then I'm not that good at growing, but compared to what I was before.
Nah, you got some fire going. I'm seeing all your posts,
He
man.
does.
Look,
Yeah.
this guy already changed his whole sleeping position since the light. He was sleeping with his feet that way. Now he's sleeping with his head that way. Oh my god, these kids don't know how to sleep for shit. They stress me out.
You
Sometimes I
gotta
just
love him.
smoke a little bit more before they wake up.
Get it into you while you can, for sure.
Yeah, this has been my biggest problem too, though, because of the heat and humidity. I got this stupid 3-in-1 AC, and honestly, I noticed that it helps me better in here running the dehumidifier instead of the AC. But I still can't really get. I gotta get a dehumidifier, and I think like just a regular dehumidifier by itself, and then run this as the AC because the temperature is not so bad, but the humidity is freaking out of control. And I can't. Oh yeah, this one's like 79. Because I want to use this one. I'm gonna use, even though I got the Canatrol, I still want to use this shit. That was the only reason I really got the Canatrol, because it's so hard for me to control the environment in here. It's like even my first harvest, like I got like 85 grams out of it. I supposedly I could have got a pound if I would have did it correctly, but when I moved it, I only got this stupid shed to fit the 5x5 in here. But then the way this root, so it literally wouldn't fit by a centimeter because of how much this beam came down.
Yeah.
So since I couldn't fit the 5x5, I just improvised. It's really what happened. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
it's been a
amazing.
struggle.
It works.
Yeah, I'm making
Yeah.
the way I don't even know how they even got like this. Like in the garage, the temperatures were way worse. The heat, the
So you
humidity,
got one harvest under your belt, and you already have a Canatrol? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
I love it. Oh yeah.
I work 7 days a week. Like me and her, we have no help with these. So I help her 7 days a week with these kids as much as I can, and then I work 7 days a week. So like my schedule is a mess. You know what I mean? So I'm just like the next run. I got the auto. I'm just trying to make this as simple as possible for me as I can. You know what I mean? Truthfully speaking, like I'm not even.
You got to make it
about,
work
like,
with your schedule. Like,
yeah, my schedule.
I've said it
messed
before.
up.
I used to run cocoa, and I couldn't do cocoa anymore because it didn't work with my schedule.
Yeah, I wanted to do cocoa my next run, because when I do the auto pots, I got the 4-pot system with the 2 12.4 gallons. So that's what I feel like too. Like I would have had more time to defold and do stuff with these if I didn't have to waste. The way I do it's so annoying. I literally fill up a gallon of water for each one of them and then mix. Floraflex helped me out a lot. The recharge, like I don't know. That's all I did. I just used Fox Farm soil with some perlite, and I just been using recharge.
Give yourself a little bit of
Floraflex.
a kickstart at the
Yeah,
beginning.
and that's it. And this shit is doing pretty good, thank God. I can't
No, they look
complain.
nice, man. I'm impressed. Like that's like your first grow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm impressed, man. You're doing good. Like
Thank
I've said
you.
to
I'm
a couple
trying.
other
Killing
people
it.
that pop on their their first, second, third grow, and everybody's like, "Oh, but these people are growing these and those people." You can't compare yourself to other people, man.
Oh God,
Like,
no.
I
I
look
don't know.
back at my first or second grow, and it was
Yeah.
not even close to what you guys are doing nowadays. And it's just like, holy fuck, man.
They're making it easier for us, man. They're making it easier for us.
They're making it easier for all of us, and I think it's amazing watching new growers coming up and succeeding, because a lot of people get discouraged right away. You know, they try it, they grow, it doesn't work, they quit. And unfortunately, growing is trial and error. You know, like we're all learning as we go.
Yeah.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing. You know, we're
Nope.
doing this and we're learning as we're going. So none of us are professionals. We're all just doing our thing, and we all lean on the
My favorite
community to kind of
saying,
help us.
I just fake it till I make it. That's what happens.
It's true though. But if we can all lean on each other as a community and help each other out and pass on.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I think that's why my first grow went so well. Just from watching and trying to absorb as much as I could for over 2 years before I even bought the 5x5.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's moving now. But yeah, from just watching and learning and listening and absorbing and see how many different ways, like it's crazy how many different ways you could do this. So
yeah, then you can literally hand pick the way that works best for you, for your schedule, for your style.
Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I love these self-watering pots from ACI, but it's like I literally have to fill it with it. If I fill up a gallon, I'll put a little. I'll still top feed like half of the bottle, and then the other half I put in so that it can just feed itself. But I mean, truthfully, I feel like with those two 12.4 gallons, that's going to save me a lot of time.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm really just trying to do. I'm trying to have more time to default and just be with the kids and just make money, for the kids. So
yeah,
it's really it. When they go to school, when they start school, then I could go crazy again and have more time. But
yeah,
exactly.
I'm enjoying it right now.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna grow up, and then you're gonna be like, "Damn it, I should have soaked it up when they were young."
Yeah, she yells at me. She yells at me every day. I was like, "When do they start school?" I'm like, "When do they go to school?" She's like, "You say that now, and watch when they're bigger. You're gonna be like, I miss when they were small."
Yeah,
was like,
the first day of school, you can't be going to school.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be the one. You'll be the first one crying.
Ugly crying.
Growing up so fast. Oh shit! All right, brother. Well, thanks for popping on and showing us your garden is.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Come back.
Hope to see you next Friday.
Yeah, I got these guys on such a schedule. I be trying. Like I said, if I'm not in the chat, I'm usually just watching on the TV. I just have my AirPods so she doesn't hear it and nobody hears it. That's why we're not making the videos. You guys can't even hear yourself because most of the time I'm just laying in bed. Everybody sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Worries,
have
man.
a good night.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
You too. Thank you so much.
Later.
Nice.
What a night. We have seen so many beautiful gardens.
So many. Yeah, we've had a lot of good gardens on tonight.
We did, and we appreciate all of you.
All the support you guys have given us. It's been absolutely amazing. We couldn't do it without you guys. We wouldn't do it without you guys. So, cheers to you.
Yes. And on that.
Oh. Did you just cut out, or is that me not hearing you? I think your mic just died. Yep. All right. We are going to wrap it up for the evening. Bunny's headphones or microphone just died. But Wednesday night, tune in, 9 p.m. We got Hygersheim Leanne coming on to talk about all things Hygersheim. So we will see you then. Peace out.